This project is an adaptive reuse of a fire station built in 1970 that is now the home of the Museum of Contemporary Art in Tucson, Arizona. The objective was to explore Mocha's role and significance in the local Tucson community and reconsider how its architecture can further cultivate its eccentric maker culture. The site is located in Tucson's Barrio Viejo on the corner of Church Avenue and McCormick Street and sits between the Convention Center and Tucson's Police Department. This culturally diverse and vibrant area looks to the museum as a locus of creation and imagination. Mocha has been breaking down the mold of the rigid art institution since it was established by artists in 1997. The museum looks to cultivate connection and innovation in the community by providing a welcoming and inviting space for visitors to not only learn about the changing world we live in, but also to be active participants in its change. This new architecture is meant to embolden Mocha's values and serve as a space that allows for possibility. Visitors make their way across the North Terrace to the main entrance, where the children's workshop and all of its creative activities are on display. The transparency serves to connect the public with the imaginative possibilities that Mocha has to offer. The main gallery space preserves the building's historical past as a fire station and allows for flexibility and scale for all types of exhibitions. The installation of a ceiling grid will allow for the suspension of walls to create an even more dynamic space that is better suited for installations. The second floor looks over the main gallery to visually connect the spaces and to afford new perspectives. Beyond is the ecological gallery that acts as an intermediate space between interior and exterior. This space serves as a sculpture garden and as a permanent exhibition of desert flora. The north facade of the building is dynamic and opens up into the terrace, further blurring the line between inside and outside for the ecological gallery. The space is open to the elements above, while louvers provide shade to make the space more cool. A suspended walkway connects the space to the artists in residence and cafe area on the third floor. Here, the living and studio spaces of artists coexist with the community to spur dialogue and to foster empathy between artists and audiences. This free-flowing space looks to incite curiosity and creativity by bridging the gap between the making of art and the community. Long steps meet the sidewalk that invite pedestrians to slow down and sit. A raised platform on the east side acts as a stage that can be used for events or for spontaneous performances by local artists. The first level is very adaptable as it holds multi-purpose spaces that are able to respond to the needs of the museum's rotating galleries. The second level is visually connected to the first as it looks onto the main and ecological galleries. Two exhibition spaces and a lecture room are found on this floor. The conference room and offices line the eastern wall in order to provide the staff with more privacy. The third level has 6 rooms and additional studio space to the east, which can accommodate for visiting artists or local artists who are in need of studio space. An existing mural wall will remain in place in order to divide the space for the cafe, which has views down into the ecological gallery. Vertical louvers line the glass facade on the north to communicate transparency and showcase the works housed inside while allowing controlled light into the main gallery space. Horizontal louvers line the southern facade to limit the harsh direct sunlight. The beautiful mural wall to the west will remain to block the desert heat from entering the building. The east facade has limited windows with vertical louvers to provide soft daylight for the offices and studios. The Museum of Contemporary Art is a vibrant hub of culture and ideas for the city of Tucson. Its community outreach and artist in residence programs are at the core of what makes this institution an advocate for inclusion, diversity, and unconventional ways of being. This new vision for the building aims to incite creativity in every visitor, whether or not they consider themselves an artist. This vision aligns with the museum's core mission to inspire new ways of thinking through the cultivation, exhibition, and interpretation of contemporary art. It is the ideas that come from the making of art in the community that bring life to the space and the city.